Hi internet! Welcome back to the stream. We're a little bit late. We're almost 2 hours off of normal starting time actually. So expecting this to be a pretty low-key stream. I'm late because a friend of ours we found out literally 5 hours ago or earlier this afternoon and I found out that there were maybe plans happening 5 hours ago. We have a friend who's come in from the East Coast, and considering that he was only here basically for this evening, didn't want to try and see him, so that's why the stream is late from the usual 8 p.m. But I still wanted to get in at least a little bit of streaming before, on today, not before anything. Just I wanted to stream a little bit today. Because there was one supposed to be this evening. So I'm here, and we are still in Masters. I did not hallucinate that whole experience. We did manage to get fucking LP. Also, Moas and Renai, hello, welcome back to the chat. Thanks for being here. How's everyone's week starting out? I had a pretty, reasonable day at work, I would say, and then I did okay at bowling. It's actually surprisingly fun. Broken, hello. Also, Broken, I realized something at the end of this. I was after the stream had ended yesterday. Did I say that I was going to give you the Warden of the Tribes deck? Because I want to say it was you, but I don't remember for sure. If it was, I can do that now. Why am I streaming so late? Because I went bowling with a friend who's only here for tonight, and then he leaves to see family for Thanksgiving, and he's from the East Coast, so we had to squeeze it in today. Where is that? I will give the Warden deck now so that I do not actually fucking just, forget it again. Am I gonna name normals for now? No, I'm gonna meme in Masters now. Legitimately, that's my goal now, is to bring all the fucking memes into now the lovely place where there's MMR instead of ranks. Also Slurn, hello, welcome back. Thank you. It is the after getting Masters stream. It is that indeed. There's one thing that I need to do for my own continuity and my own satisfaction. This deck, exponentially annoying. This deck is the first deck that I ever built on my own and tried to climb with in my entire Runeterra history. This is the first deck I did that with. I need to play this in Masters now that I'm here. Also, Helpful Yoda, hello. Deck submission time. Oh yes, those are still off. Let me turn those back on. So that you can actually, use the deck submission tool. Submissions are open again. Do whatever the fuck you want. I need to do this. I need to do this. I must. It's terrible. It's a very bad deck. It was a bad deck when it was built. This is not the updated version of it. It is terrible. It relies on puff cap generation to trigger the created spell effect off of the victor. It is bad, but I need to do it. Your first deck you went to climb with was Kayn Gwen and went from Silver to Diamond for the first time with it. Remember the blue Kayn? I do remember the blue Kayn! I remember you sending me that, yes. Oh my god. Teemo in opening hand, Victor in opening hand. I'm gonna lose to Victor Seraphine, but honestly that's fine, and I don't give a shit. Getting Masters triggers nostalgia, not surprised. Well, yeah, because now I can finally look back and be like, wow, I made it. I fucking goddamn did it. Also, Adolfietta, thank you for the deck code. It was your homebrewed Thwain. I almost said Thwain, throwing the Thresh and the Swain together. Swain. Sounds neat though. Everyone's first deck is kind of interesting because it's always I feel like it's one of those moments where you're trying to express what you'd want to do in the game, and then sometimes it's just interesting what you prioritize when you were starting out, This is November 21. We got our first deck submission of the day. Thank you. Okay. Seraphine is happening. That's okay. Seraphine is allowed to happen here. Legit, your first deck is a mishmash of starter decks. Pretty fair and understandable, I would say. Your first Masters homebrew was Targon Speak Ledros. That's amazing. I don't need to win. I don't need to win. I just need to express my personality. That's all I need to do. You make up most of your own decks for the most part. That's honestly pretty cool. I don't have the confidence to do that yet. I think I am starting to, and I'm probably going to start having more fun with that, I think. But I do net deck more often. Or I think all of the decks that I played to grind this season were viewer decks mixed with meta submissions that people had given me, so it was like kind of a hybrid of those two. Your first deck was Freljord Demacia with Braum, Garrett, and Tryndamere. Freljord Demacia with Braum, Garrett, and Tryndamere. Oh. Alright, big chunky, I like it. Play Warden of the Tribes, sure. Bar got that Hearthblood Drip. Alright, I'll take it. Of course they found Spell Shield, because why wouldn't they find Spell Shield? That just seems... Alright, I need to remember all of this shit. There's a Pokey Stick. Thanks. Thanks for the Pokey Stick. I really don't like it. I don't want it. If you could just please not do that, that would be quite fantastic. Like tough or something would be great. Regeneration. Oh, but we got impact. Can't really do much with impact, unfortunately. How's the Seraphine? Bad. Seraphine is bad, but it's okay. Lauren, thank you for this deck code as well. Mostly new decks. Can't name the rhyme. Applaud them. Applaud me for the deck names. I'm glad you enjoy the deck names. They're good. I'm improving my naming conventions slowly over time, for sure. That go bye-bye. That go bye-bye? I mean, I could try and save it with some machinations. All of them are slow machinations, though, which is just kind of annoying. Okay. I'll take that, unfortunately. Boop. Boop, it's a buff. Lermon, thank you! Yes, get it to Masters, finally. Didn't mean to brag, but your Hecarim Ephemeral is named. You have alerted the horse. The horse has been made aware. Thank you very much. The horse fucking knows. Let's do this. You're at 4 of 7. We might be able to get it next turn, but they're probably going to kill us before that happens. You can always cast a Calculated Creations as well. Which does in fact give me a card. I'm gonna maybe take that, honestly. Let's do this. And then I'm gonna just keep stacking the Victor until they tell me to stop doing that. There's a Get Excited. I could buff it to save him. I'm really tempted to buff and save him. This is the stupid part of the deck, but I'm very excited for it. I mean, it's now an 11-7, so you gotta deal a lot of damage to actually handle that. Okay, it got Quick Attack, which is kind of nice. They're giving me a lot of Caitlyn emotes. I don't like this. Best thing about Victor is the free soft pass. It is kind of handy. What are they doing over there? I don't have great emotes equipped with this deck, unfortunately. Also, Slorn, you told me good luck, so I'm a little afraid off the bat, but all right. So they go with a card. We can just level him. We can just level him. I feel like let's just go and level him right now. Yeah. I mean, I could also just I could wait. Let's take that back because they don't have mana. So I think I might be able to just try and kill Seraphine here because they've made a card. That does resolve.
Sorry, Papa.
We have the 11-4 with quick attack. They have no open mana. So that goes through. Let's see what they choose to lose here. Yep. Okay. That does work. Incredible. Top tier. Free bird is fine. Chime. Chime on bird is kind of funny. Or off of the bird, rather, I should say. But they gutted him, so you cry every time. Unfortunately, the bot, not as good. Victor, doing better. It is the Victor v Victor, which I just put together, not gonna lie. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna see what he do, which is to become large, probably. When you first played Runeterra, you got a Prismatic Chest, you only got a Prismatic Zoe. When your second boss, you got a Prismatic Vigar, and you're gonna be... What are the chances of that? What are the chances of that? A good point. We high-rolled... a spell shield, which I think is totally fine. This is 2 damage to a unit, and it is 2 damage to a unit. I don't want to take all of the damage, not gonna lie, so let's just do a little bit here. This gives us an MK3 somewhere in the top, which is... I keep thinking this is an Ezreal deck, it's not, but it does give me more pings to deal with, or to have, at least, you know, for, you know, right the fuck now.
I got ways to find me mushrooms.
Best Ballistic Bot has the best names. Ballistic Bot does have some pretty good names. It is true. It is pretty. They are pretty good. There's a 3 mana of Victoire. That's fine. I'm gonna augment all of my stuff with these clouds, and then they're gonna be afraid, hopefully. And let's not let that get anything, but yeah, it's going to. So we're just gonna rip these puff caps. The first prismatic you crafted is Braum, which is a thing to be proud of. That is something to be proud of. Prismatic Braum, I mean, Braum is just a wholesome choice, or at least as wholesome as you can get, I think. Indeed, our Victoire is large. There's a Neandroid as well. They have a lot of value in there. They have so much value. Oh my god, too much value. I want to Neandroid. This probably screws me over because they have so much open mana. Let's do this. Your first ever Prismatic champ was Shen. I can actually confirm that my first Prismatic in the game was Shen, but not by choice. It randomly rolled me a Shen when I was like opening a chest, and I was like, I never played this dude, but now he's orange. Why is he orange? What's with this? Yeah, that goes. It got Overwhelm. What is mine getting? That's if Spell Shield, Elusive. It got Augment, which is not happening, but that's okay. We'll live with that. We have to. We shall survive. Is it a Thermo or something, or Vengeance or whatever? I mean, they do have just those, right? Pretty sure they just, you know, have those as cards. Where's the fuck is my other Teemos? I don't know where my other Teemos went, but they're not here, which is a little upsetting, not gonna lie. The first Prismatic you pulled is Echo. Echo's a fancy boy to pull. So we're gonna just keep stacking our boys in front of 2 mana and hope that it is enough. It's actually getting to be very close with the Mystic Shot. Like, very, very close with the Mystic Shot. So 16-5 plus 7 damage to face, plus Puff Caps, plus Mystic should be lethal. Of course, if this doesn't strike, we're in trouble, but they only have 2 mana there. They've got 2 Barkeeps, so they can discount a lot of things to cheap, but that's not actually gonna win them the game. They go up to 10, that's like fine. We're gonna smack with everything that we've got, honestly. Yeah, let's just smack them with this shit. Let's also go with the 4-4 because it is a 4-4 versus that. The victors are maybe trading? What's going on here? What's happening? What's going on? That's getting frostbitten, understandable. Have a nice day. We're still dealing 4 here. It may be 4 damage. That's a Mystic Shot. We're not dealing any damage this turn. Unworthy soul out of nowhere. My Victor died! No. That was the turn I needed. Yeah, Mystic Shot, Harsh Winds, not much to do about, not much to do against that, really. They keep hovering a spell and I don't know what it is, but it's definitely making me a little nervous. There's a Death Ray. Victor is kind of unkillable at this point, so we gotta be careful of that. Heaven's Aligned off of the Unspeakable Horror is a pretty good pull. X-Score upgrade. Hello? And now it rolled. Now it rolled the lifesteal. No! No! Alright, fine. Your Victor has run away with the game. Noted. Noted. Harsh Winds for Millie is fucked. It is a little bit fucked. Only slightly fucked, yes. I only have 5 damage in my hands, so I can't really impact the Victor here. Unfortunately. There's an entrenching lair. Oh boy. Oh boy, there goes straight for the elusive. Oh boy, that's the full heal. Here we go. Tebow at this point would be kind of nice. There's a Cloven Way, which does trigger the stun on that, which is just wonderful. Yep. I'm gonna hold removal real quick. Just hang on to this for a tad bit. What are they waiting for? I don't know if they're waiting for anything in particular. That's actually not death at all. It's not death. It's close to death, of course. So I'm just gonna take that, honestly. If they hit me in the face, that's fine. Oh, the Oracle lied to me. Why was Oracle lying to me? I thought it was enough overwhelm damage when I saw it, but like, why did it lie? What the fuck was that? Why did it say I was alive at 1? What the fuck? That's the first time I've seen it fuck up that badly, I think. Normally it's in the ballpark. I would say sometimes it's off by a few points of damage, because of it won't understand like a champion stat occasionally. It thought that Victor didn't have Overwhelm though, didn't it? Why did it think the Victor didn't have Overwhelm? Because that's why I said the Victor was injured also. I guess it was just missing the keyword. Maybe he rolled it. Maybe the Victor rolled it somehow and the programming just didn't register. Spaghetti code. Spaghetti code is probably the correct answer. All right, we've got Unhelpful Yoda. We've got also 2 decks from Slorn here. We'll probably be able to get to all of this evening. But I probably should not be streaming too far past 11-ish because I have to get up early tomorrow. I'm trying to get through all of the work that I have due before Thanksgiving, like done mostly tomorrow, so that I can go in on Wednesday for a short amount of time and be like, yeah, I'm ready for the fucking holiday. Start forgetting about the Warden one. I'm sorry, I have the Warden one in the list. Do not worry. It is Unhelpful Yoda, and then it is the Warden, and then it is 2 from Slorn. That is the plan. The Oracle lied to me. I get my revenge to the Oracle gods. Kratos. Oh yeah. By the way, I started playing God of War 1, the first one, not Ragnarok. So no spoilers, please. I am really looking forward to finishing the first one because I started it before. I got like a little bit into it, and then we moved and I stopped playing it, and now I just restarted the game entirely. I was like, I'm gonna just go from 0 again. It's such a beautiful fucking game. Unhelpful Yoda. We've got Ziggs, Bandle, Talia. I've seen, I think, a version of this deck. What do we want to call this? Landmarks. Landmarks are the bowling pins now. Landmarks are bowling pins. Gotta destroy them all. What am I doing? That's the wrong one. That's Noxus also. But it's this one that we want. And it does have it. Hexplosive, Minefield, Inventive Canvas, Treasure Seeker. Does this have Safety Inspector? Oh yeah, fuck yeah, it's a fucking Safety Inspector deck. Okay. Destroy an ally limit to deal with anything. This is round start. So we cast this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sources of landmarks that we can just destroy. A whole bunch of things that just kind of synergize with that. Zillion, couple of quicksands, vulnerable, slap down a waste walker earlier rather than later, get the overwhelm procs. That makes sense. Strangely enough, Ziggs is one of the champs that I do actually have at 5 mastery, because I used to play Akshan Ziggs a long time ago, to the point where I got, I think, the Ziggs to 5 just off of that. Which, in hindsight, feels pretty unusual, because Ziggs is like the not... It doesn't... Ziggs on like first look doesn't feel like something I'd be super into, but for some reason it was for a hot minute. We just mash with Kayn. Kayn's fucking understandable. That's the Zoe Teemo that got us here, except they don't have the one copy of... They don't have that, like, single copy of fucking Yuumi that the version that I was running had. I actually really liked the Yuumi inclusion. I thought it was good. There's the turn 1 Teemo, so they do have it. I'm facing the terror from the other side now. No Servitude of Dissolution, you're sad. Professor Slorg developed depression. No, not depression. Depression is unfortunate. So I would kind of like to destroy a Teemo. I'd kind of like to get rid of a Teemo. I don't want too many elusives hitting me. But we're gonna have to deal with a bunch, but hopefully not a ridiculous number. For some reason I'm feeling really dehydrated today. When I was out bowling, my whole thought process was like, wow, I need a drink. Finally have one though, that's good. Stay hydrated, folks. Liquid is important. Okay, there's a Ziggs. You're behind a little bit. There's a Darken Lodestone. They're probably not going to summon anything else this turn, so let's cast this. Would I like a slightly off-meta deck that you climb masters with, or a meme deck? Personally? I don't know. Probably the meme deck. Probably the meme deck. Let's see. Old art Teemo is still good art. Fizzes is just eh. Not a huge fan of the Fizz art. Honestly, I think understandable. I like it, but I don't think it's necessarily... It doesn't, like, sing the... It's not as cute, it's not as impactful, it's not as, like, cohesive looking as the Fizz art, though, or the Teemo art, rather, but the Fizz art's good. I would venture to say that it's still good. It's still draw, so I can't counter the draw. This is not a Vile Feast situation. They do just draw cards, unfortunately. Just a lot of fucking cards. Do I like Coke or Pepsi? You like both because you're a menace? Liking both is fine. I prefer Coke. I used to drink a lot of Coke Zero, but I don't anymore. Though if I see it, sometimes I will go for it occasionally, not gonna lie. For some reason, all of those Team of Puff Caps are just like hitting us in the fucking face with a vengeance. Kind of annoying for sure. Dead to elusives? Probably not. I would say unlikely, but definitely annoying.
Now, then, or soon.
Darkness hides in my path.
They have Pale Cascade and other shit open.
Invisible to the
Now they have nothing open. So that's close to lethal. I'm gonna just save a little bit of HP here. Doesn't really matter because they don't have any open mana, so as much as that is normally inadvisable, I think fine considering they don't really have very much. I think Flash Home should hit face if there's no unit on board. It would make it a lot easier if it did. I might just draw into Puff Caps or something here, which is a little unfortunate. We are probably going to just lose everything. and also my HP is gonna go away. So this deck is underpowered versus elusives, at least with the opening hand that I got, which fucking understandable, I would say. Ziggs, I'm sorry, you're gonna happen because you're available. You're here and you're available to do things, maybe. No, we're just gonna die to elusives is what we're gonna fucking do. Memes have a ride? Amazing. Thank you. This doesn't really, it's not gonna do very much, so we're just gonna cast it. We're just gonna have a Roiling Sands. This is fine. This is fine. Absolutely 100% fine. Nothing to see here. Definitely not in a danger area whatsoever. Danger, I've never heard of her. We are dead. Goodbye. CSI, thank you for the deck code. We got a GG. Can I judge the Masters players now? Can I fully judge the Masters players on their emote game now that I'm one of the Masters players? I think the answer is yes, which means the Salt is just gonna get even worse. The Salt's not gonna improve. The Salt's gonna get worse now that I'm up here. Woo! Vaz, hello, thank you for the deck code. All right, yeah, so deck codes, just a note, I think the limit is still 10. I might not be able to get to all of these today, because I did start a lot later than usual. Podians on Yordles in Arms right now. Yordles in Arms. Okay, so there are things that got buffed to help that might help, right? Yordles in Arms. Create floor plus regions, give +3/+3. Bandle Swarm. I feel like Bandle Swarm is maybe in an okay position. I know that there are some buffs that got impacted, such as, I mean, there's, for some reason, the first thing that comes to mind is like Paparo and his Manifest Yordle abilities. Like, he got a little bit buffed. And then there's also, there's the Jinx Nora that also goes wide. There's other Noras. I saw someone posting about, I think, Jinx Lulu, that old deck coming back a little bit. So yeah, Yordles in Arms, the regen condition is the thing I'd be worried about, but as they generally just make big board go big, I think it's probably okay. Good in Jax Tristana. How is Tristana right now? I feel like Tristana's never really had a dominant point, but she's always been kind of okay. Mecha Yordles in Arms? Oh, Mecha Yordles. I mean, it would count, though I don't know if it'd be stronger than just other shit in a Rumble deck. Borderline unusable. I don't like multi-region effects, I think, is a big holdup for me. I think Bandletree tried to do something, as much as you may hate or love Bandletree. My thoughts on Bandletree are it's same as Starspring, of it's so focused and so specific that, like, maybe you can get it, but it's just like, why? Not very exciting. Not very exciting, not super interesting, but definitely an archetype unto itself. I think that's how I, like, perceive a lot of all, like, if not all of the multi-region effects. Like how Nora gets her adult to the point no one uses her spells besides Heimer-Nora. Heimer-Nora. Oh yeah, I saw that a couple times, I think. When I was climbing. Don't look at the price. Cool. Jinx Nerf gun. Don't look at the price. I will not look at the price. What am I not looking at? This, whatever this is. Nerf League of Legends Jinx Fishbone Blaster. That is kind of amazing. Imagine if that's what Glass shot me with every time. That would be kind of insane. I kind of don't want, I don't actually care about that spider. It's only one spider so far. Just got your shit smashed in by Shyvana because they drew all 3 Shyvanas in single combats and strike spells in general. Shyvana is a bit of a pain in the arsehole, I would venture. I remember when I played Shyvana Pantheon, when I played Shyvana Pantheon, that's the closest I got to actually Masters on before. that Shyvana, oh, Demacia, oh, it's just like make dragon lorge. It's just crazy make dragon lorge stuff going on.
So young.
Bye, Zillion. Well, it's nice that I have another Zillion. It's very, very good that. Very good that extra Zillion, and we're gonna cast it. So freaking cool. Look at the price. Yeah. Do not consider the cost. Admire the appearance and what it can do to people, to your opponents, whoever they may be. We're currently chilling. I'm assuming they have used the resources they're gonna use in order to do stuff. So I can be a happy potato and just cast another Zillion. We need your house, and also every money you make from work goes to us. Riot, take my money? Never. Never! Riot, take money? No! Never! When would they ever do that? We put only in front of the price. Only is always a good word to remember, you know? Alright, so we're about to destroy a thingy. That's... okay, that's still... Time Bomb still kills all of them? Oh yeah, this is, Elise. It is just buff Spooty Elise. Which is fine. Buff Spooty Elise. Understandable. Have a nice day. Thank you. Kill my Spirit Wastewalker? Do not kill my Wastewalker. Alright, that's fine. Spider, go! Boom! Zillion's at 1 of 2. We found another Time Bomb right the other on the top deck. Larg Spooter. It was a large spooter. It was a very large spood. That is another crawling sensation, the other thing. They are 3/2s. We do have to remember that, of course. Let's just, I think, shoot one down, give ourselves a landmark. We can block one, we got on to 12. We're not super worried about damage, I think. And then we can get Hexplosives out on future turns. And then you give me a landmark, and then we do that, and then these eventually go, and then we also have a Time Bomb. The bar deck is like this, but spicy. Ooh, but spicy. Impressive. All right. There's a Hapless. All right, we have more of this shit. Love that spells. Spirits Unleashed brought back GP Sejuani. I hate GP Sejuani, but I do like Spirits Unleashed a lot.
Just as I have always
That buff to that card feels really good. It just feels like a really nice buff. I'm gonna level my Sigs also. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. That is 9 damage right there. Oh no, it's not, because there's still that over there, which is fine. Let's do Wastewalker first. See what they do. Try to bait something nice. Do a little bait. Do a little look at my units. I definitely don't have anything that you need to be concerned about, and I certainly don't have anything that you need to stay above 6 mana for, huh, e-girl, anime lover? Which is a sentence I said aloud. Yeah, Overwhelmed Boy should be able to take care of a great deal of this. Now I do want the Safety Inspector in hand, and I don't have it, so we'll wait patiently for the 3 of. There are 3 of them. I did remember checking. GP Sej is fun when it's not uber broken. Vengeance on the 7/4. Okay. Hi. Hi. How does it feel? I was telling them not to use Vengeance on my Ziggs, and they used it on something even better. So incredible, top tier. I love it. We're just gonna stun that shit. You better have a fucking unit right the fuck now. There's a Glimpse Beyond. They don't have it. So we're gonna just, you know, open attack. And we do, in fact, get a W. We get a fucking W. Yes! There we go. My first win in Masters.
My own fireworks.
I'll stop harping on that point at some point. but for now I'm enjoying it. Okay, let me have my enjoyment here. Okay, thank you for the zigs. I need to close this Nerf gun. That's expensive. We also now have Broken's request to play the Wardens, so I'm gonna go play some Wardens. Do I need to remember anything about this in particular? No, it's literally just subtypes. Boom, biggest. Subtypes, biggest boy. And also I need to remember that the Spectral Matron can bring us the Warden early as an ephemeral unit, which I forgot once before and didn't cost me the game. I think we still won. It was just kind of annoying to get, or to have to deal with. It's fun. You can have very fun deck matchups. So your fourth Elusives game in a row. Yeah, I may or may not have contributed to the Elusives on my way up here, but I don't think I need to play it again. I can relax. That's too many Wardens. Why you gotta do me like this? Why you gotta do me like this? What? No, not also Spectral Matron. Not that too. That's too many things, man. Oh, I'm gonna be so stacked when I hit 8 mana. Subtype biggest, got it. Yeah, subtype biggest genus. No! No! No, 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 no. You know that cat? You know that cat that goes, rah, 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 rah. That's me right now. It's just help. Please send help. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? I'm gonna have such a great hand later in my life. And I'm dead. I'm gonna have a great hand when I'm dead. No. Oh no! Oh no, this is kind of fucking funny though. It is pretty fucking funny. Oh my god. Unfortunately, they're 1 mana ahead of us too. So I'm gonna, okay, my first cast after the Trundle is going to be very long, a long, long, long time in the future. Please a top deck that I can cast. Technically, that is the top deck that I can cast, but not really the one I wanted. So I'm just gonna wait because I can't do anything. Oh, and they get the pillar because they have more mana than me. I have feelings. I have thoughts and feelings. just an FYI. I do have those. Would you like to hear any of them? Any of my thoughts and feelings? No, you'd like to cast a Tryndamere. Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta have the biggest, the real biggest dickest? He's so big, and also presumably it's a dick. I don't actually know anything about Trundle. Maybe he's not an asshole. All I know is that he's married to Ash, and Ash does not like him getting like full of arrows, which is like understandable. If I had a spouse who was just like, I'm gonna get full of arrows every weekend because it's great, I would have objections. I almost have pillar. I'm gonna have a pillar in a hot minute. This freezes the Trindy, which I feel like is worth. Trundle and Tryndamere are both assholes? Not both assholes. That's just too much asshole. Alright, take the damage, Tutu. Be a good Tutu. I'm about to have a Warden. A single Warden. Follower the cost. I don't want to cast it on Trundle. It's supposed to go on the pillar. It's supposed to go on the pillar, and I don't have that. So now we pillar, and then we matron. Yeah, let's pillar next turn. We get that down. Trundle maybe dies here. Trundle dies here. Okay, so we get the pillar anyway. It still does refill the mana, so I have not lost absolutely everything, just mostly everything. They're enlightened. Oh, I have a catalyst. There's my catalyst. Oh my god, I too have catalyst. I really don't want to hit that Trindy. I really don't want to hit the Tryndamere. Can I not hit the Tryndamere? Thank you. I can Ethereal Remitter. She gives me a blocker, which gives me a 10 mana unit. 10 mana unit, and then do a Warden on, or Spectral Warden on defense, because I'm not killing anything this turn. Fuck it, I do kind of want to just see what the pillar is going to give me. Pillar gave us a Cythria because fuck yeah, it did. Fuck yeah, Cythria! Cythria! That was a very good pull. Thank you for that. I can kill his little rampy dude, even though that's the least important thing ever right now. I can kill Trundle, maybe. Whoa, no! Oh, this is a bit of a poopy. That is a bit of a poopy butthole, but that's fine. Even as a poopy butthole, we can still kill the Trundle, not the Tryndamere, the Trundle. I can't really kill the Trundle, though, and live. And also have a unit live. So that's a bit awkward. If everything goes around, though, we're also kind of in trouble, so I am just gonna kill Trundle here, or try to. So more for Warden. More for Warden. Currently we live. Currently we live, especially with the Catalyst of Eons. I could have cast my Catalyst of Eons. I probably should have, and I just fucking didn't. We do not get an opportunity to respond, so we're just, I think, gonna block with the Cythria, and then have a Trundle, and then have things. And things. Never been shown how Ashe and Tryndamere fell in love. Ashe has only stated that through a love between him and her Blossom. We don't know how it happened, or when it happened, but it did happen. I would like to know their story. That would be kind of great. I'm going to Eon Trundle. Maybe I just Trundle first, cause. All right. Decisions. So this makes ephemeral copies of things. I think I do this because then I get a pillar. And then I can cast a pillar, and then I can cast another thing. So I have 3 biggest boys coming down, hopefully soon. It is a triple biggest approach. Am I not getting a triple biggest? We're getting an atrocity. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, never mind. Biggest is not happening. I can dream of the biggest, but it's not occurring this time. All right, one more attack, two more attempts. I think this is actually my first attempt on this. Let's do 2 more attempts on this, assuming we don't get a win off the bat, which would be amazing.
You're the loser.
Thank you, Trundle. Trundle being mad in the back. The purple squares follow me regardless of where I go. Gotta love those purple fucking squares. Textures. It's the same person. This is gonna happen way more, isn't it? It's a limited number of people. Oh, Yeti in opening with a Furith on turn 1 is not so bad. And we also roll the Braum this time. I'm feeling way better. We got equipped. 2 Yetis is a little much. That's a bit much, but it's okay. We'll take it. It's fine. Seriously, forgot to download stores. Not everyone is awake at 7 a.m. Is 7 a.m.? Go get some sleep if you need. Goddamn. It's only 10:25 p.m. my time. I'm doing great. I can Quietus Elise. I cannot Quietus that accordingly. And also it buffs, so that's unfortunate. Very, very bad fortunate. I have 4 mana Yeti, but we're just gonna drop, I think, a Bramus. Or we're not gonna do anything like that because we're gonna do that. We're gonna take damage, and we're gonna heal. We're gonna have a Healy moment, and then they're gonna drop Elise, and then we're gonna remove her. They did not drop Elise. I have been bamboozled. The great bamboozling. That's a lot of mana. That's a lot of mana. I'm tempted to just do 2 of these, not gonna lie. Because Combat Cook and Braum are just kind of awkward with the amount of mana that I have, and I can't Catalyst afterwards. I'm gonna do Yetis. They're 5/5s, so they'll be able to block some stuff for a little bit. We also have Tough, so they only one only takes 1 damage. if we can swing in. Your sleep schedule is scuffed. When if you fix it, I'll probably won't be able to show up here for a while. Fucking understandable. I know that I stream at like a pretty bad time for most of the world. You know? Like, it's too late for at least the East Coast. It's too late / early for most of Europe. It's just an unfortunate time. I'm gonna push some damage here. That's 2 spiders dead. Thank you. Two of those coming in, so we're in the same place as before, except they're not 4/3s this time. We have another heal that gives me a mana gem we have equipped, so this will get life steal. I would like some life steal. Like, as much as we are losing units here, and we're losing a lot of units, don't get me wrong. I do actually need to heal something, don't I? Let's heal that just to save HP. And then we do Keeper, I think. We kind of have to do Keeper. Yep.
Terrible things lay
Block the 5/3. We take 4. Hapless Aristocrat is a 2/2 because of the Spirits Unleashed.
Shadow.
Down to 10. Braum and Combat Cook can come down. Get a pour out of at least. Let's do this first. Let's do Combat Reel.
Fighting food and cooking evil. No, switch those.
So 5/4. Get the Braum down. Get a Quietus. As much as that's probably not going to do a whole lot. There's a Drain. Then get a Spider. Unforgiving Cold is probably going to keep us alive, hopefully. I kind of want to take a 4 power unit here, actually, over something else. That's a lot of fucking bonks that's happening. Okay. Nothing over here that I can remove. They don't have any mana. Let's take this to give Braum damage. For the level up progress, even though it doesn't do anything else. Yeah, so Unforgiving Cold needs to happen. It might keep us afloat, especially if they open attack. We don't have any of the top end now. Opposite problem as before. Can't quite coordinate getting the Wardens when I actually need them, of course. So that's exciting. Yep, nope. So if I block this way, and this way, we're down to 3. We block this way, we're down to 4. If I just take that damage, we are okay. Shadow Isles has a lot of answers, though, of course, so we're just kind of afraid. We're just kind of, fuck it, I'm probably not going to get another better opportunity to do this, honestly, so let's just do it this way. They do have Battle Fury. Let it be known, they do have that, which is a +8/+4, so if they cast this on the 0/4, they still don't technically win on that one, so they kill Braum here, and that's understandable. Have a nice day. Okay. Need a ward on top deck. Even then, though, that's probably not going to do a whole lot. That's fine. There's a Keeper. Sure. That doesn't do very much, though. It's like the only thing that I can do. So we might as well swing and just have that, I guess. The refill doesn't matter at all whatsoever. That's a 6/3 just from the 2 Spirits Unleashed. There's a Spider. This goes as well. Should have Quietus the Frostbitten minion. Oh, yeah. I think I was also just in the vein of it doesn't fucking matter, so like, there's literally no point to it. Yeah. No point, but yeah, technically, it's like casting a vengeance when they have no mana before they attack. Like, it's one of those things where, like, if you dug into the technicality of the decision, it's wrong. But if you look at the fucking reality of that they're just gonna murder me anyway, it doesn't fucking matter. All right. It's Malding Monday. Wait, what do you mean? Sky, welcome back though, by the way. I rolled 2 Spirits Unleashed. What could have been done? 2 Spirits Unleashed is honestly, I would say, kind of expected. I would be surprised if they hadn't cast 2. I also would have been okay if I had just, you know, been able to find a Warden in hand that time. We didn't get the Warden, unfortunately. That was more an issue of my top decks than anything else. Like the deck matchup itself, depends. They got their momentum faster. An Iceborne Legacy. Did they cast Iceborne Legacy? I don't actually remember. I think you're right though. Ooh, we top decked a Braum. Excellent. I guess they can technically quiet us that. That might be what they're thinking about.
The Reaper will return.
Because they know I have Braum as well. Which is obviously just a better target in general. Hi, Furith. You're back again. That's nice. You are a handy one to know a drop on a turn where I don't have a 3-drop. So you're going. Yep, you're going. You're going, Furith. You're doing it. You're molding? You don't want to make turkey? Turkey is a lot of effort, isn't it?
Beware, the Reaper of the Sea.
Like, it takes a lot of care and prep. Lots of care and prep. I've been seeing posts about people being like, yeah, I gotta go buy and defrost my turkey, and it's fucking Monday. And it's just like, I'm so glad that I'm not cooking for people this year. I don't want to do all of that. Someone else manage it, please. I'm bad. I'm not weaponized incompetence. I'm just fucking incompetent. Thank you for the weapon. I'm gonna ramp. We're gonna do a little bit of ramping. Give me a ramp, ho. Take the Chad move. Don't make turkey at all. I mean, it also depends on, like, how much you like turkey, right? Because if you really enjoy turkey, then make it. If you don't, leave that shit alone. Can they make a... I don't think they can make a card real fast. I do not think they can make a card real fast. So that does resolve as I would anticipate. I'm gonna sneak out a Braum and see if they have a Quietus themselves. Probably do. They don't. Just make stuffing. That's all anyone wants anyway. Stuffing is pretty damn good, not gonna lie. It's pretty delicious. I'm gonna take this. There's a Flash of Brilliance. They have 8 mana. That's a lot of room to do things. Yeti's available. Combat Cook is also available. That's 2 cards. That's a fucking Hexbliterator. Alright, have your fucking Hexbliterator, I guess. You cast that. No, you cast that. It doesn't matter the order. Unfucking fortunate though, but alright, we'll fucking deal with it. I have a 5/5. Boom. 8 damage. Okay. I think our remitter on this, it's not gonna be great. No, this is my 3rd Furith. 3 Furiths is too many Furiths. Yeti into Ethereal seems like a broken combo. Oh, Ethereal Remitter. Does it read the discounted cost or the original cost? Because it's amazing if it reads the original, but if it reads the discounted, where 5 is better but not amazing. I actually don't know. Let's test it. Let's see what happens.
Sacrifice.
We got a submersible. It reads the discounted cost, but that's actually kind of a funny... That's kind of a funny card to get instead, not gonna lie. Elusive poke damage. There's a Quietus. Alright, did that... Oh, Back Alley Bar made them Quietus? Game's rigged, guys. Game's fucking rigged. What the shit? What the fucking shit is that? That's a little upsetting. Alright, well, unfortunate. For Braum Shield, orange is orange door. Or Braum show not being able to break the door and decides to take the door off its hinges. And not the author of Professor Slorn. I like the whole Professor Slorn meta that's happening right now. It's very good. Let's take Wackus McSchlappus. That's a 5/3 with Overwhelm. There's a fan club president for 4, so they'd get a spell that's probably 1 mana because of that, which is how it goes these days. It's just how it goes these days. They have 3 mana remaining. I'm tempted to also do this just to have another body on the field, I think. Doesn't matter, I just need damage. Let's take Pan of Pain. Scout no good. Scout not so good on a little ephemeral dude. Right now that gets blocked. This gets blocked. That's lethal. That gets blocked. This gets blocked. That's almost lethal, if not lethal anyway, with Overwhelm, so they need to be able to remove things right now. They probably can. There's a Mystic Shot. Understandable. Have a nice day. Everybody else goes. That's 14 damage. They can block that with the HP that they have, unfortunately. Guess I could have equipped Pan of Pain to this to keep it alive, but it wouldn't have been extra damage to Nexus. So not feeling horrible about that. Just horrible in general that we're not quite closing out the game here.
Look at my squirrel pin.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. There's a Cosmic Binding and a High Note. So everything just kind of gets removed anyway. That's a 2 damage. Yeah, that's 2 damage. All right. No damage occurs. We're just gonna pass here. Created by Disney Legends Glenn Keane for League of Legends. Ooh, fancy. So I have a Poro that is just kind of chilling. I could use a very good top deck here. We found an Ancient Yeti, which is castable if nothing else. There's a Drum Solo, Seraphine's level. They're probably going to have a Seraphine off the bat. Here we go. Or Victor. Also Victor is a possibility. I have a Moonlight, whatever the fuck you call that. Don't know if that's going to do anything impactful. I don't think it does do anything impactful. It doesn't kill anything, which is, I guess, the biggest concern. We can just buff this to make it a 3. This is an 8/6 now, technically. Also, Sky, I've got your URL copied here. It's also, sorry, I've gotten through way fewer submissions than I thought I would today. It's currently 10:39, and I need to be out of here around 11ish. And I know there's like a backlog of stuff in the queue. So I'm definitely gonna be able to finish up this and maybe one other. But apologies. I think the rest is gonna have to end up in the whole queue. That's what I get for being late to my own stream. I know it is. Did I have removal for that? I'm assuming yes. I'm gonna do this because I have 2 of them. And I don't want them to be able to just kill Poro immediately. Immediate kill on Poro, bad. Immediate Poro kill, just really unfortunate. There's a Soul Spinner. I need a Warden or something, please. Big unit, big body. Ah! Not this again. Not this bullshit. Oh, not this bullshit. Wrong bullshit. Wrong fucking bullshit. If I cast it, we can make it a 9/7 with Overwhelm, which is something they do have to respond to on top of this. I mean, I guess it's an option. I mean...
Is everyone okay?
You gotta try and finish someday. Someday. Oh, sorry. Did I destroy the microphone again? I'm trying to do that less. Sometimes it works. So everything has a good amount of HP. I swing now. Oh, they also can't block fearsome with that, so I would have to default to another unit actually, which is great because it will have fewer we'll have fewer ways to block overwhelm in that case. They ripped a progress day, which means they can, but between the fucking bars and everything else, they can probably just cast everything, which is definitely scary. That can block fearsome now, so they have 3 fearsome blockers. Maximum HP is a 5/4, so they put that in the front. What else are we doing here? Probably losing. Probably losing 19 damage, but I'm assuming they have enough blocking. Just barely. Just barely they have enough blocks. They're down to 1, but we don't have direct nexus damage, do we? We don't have unspeakable horrors, we don't have pokey sticks, we don't have anything else that would hit face, so we're kind of stuck, unfortunately. I still have a heal, so I mean my nexus HP is not the problem here. Their value is the problem. That does not actually change the reality of them going down to 1 HP, so I'll take it. I'll take it. I will fucking take that. 5 cards and okay, Braum is okay. Braum is challenger. Braum good. Braum good. Braum very good. Sputtering Song Spinner very bad. 5 mana Song Spinner. When opponent has Barn to draw and place 4 spells at 0 mana. Sogo the Seraphine. PNZ decks. Mostly PNZ actually. The Seraphine has very little to do with the deck right now. It's just she's just kind of chilling in there. She's like in there somewhere. That looks like they're trying to hunt for her. I'm gonna live my merry life with my Braum and hope that that's enough. They don't have healing. I guess they can have drains and they don't have healing. So if I can just get one thing to smack their face, it'll be fine. It'll be so good. It will be so good. And it's going just so badly. It's going so badly. Alright, yeah, alright, that's fine. Have a Braum. We're gonna slap this Fish-a-Whack on it. And go from there. I guess I could Catalyst, but I literally have no use for it anymore. We're enlightened. We're at 20 HP. Weapons are gonna have to carry the show from here. They can seal these two. They've got 6 cards. They're trying to find a way out. I need their RNG to be somehow, like, absolutely fucking atrocious. Like, everything is a slow spell that they can't cast, and there's nothing else going on. That is a free rummage. I hate it. Thank you. They've got a Quietus. That is very unfortunate. Can't do anything about it. What's the most HP for my boy here? Currently Pot of Pain is the most HP, because I'm worried about him dying. I'm worried about him fucking dying. Because now that I have 1 unit, I'm not so keen on the extra overwhelm as I am just trying to keep this thing around for a hot second. There's a Trundle. Trundle could also get overwhelmed. Now it's, do I just attack or do I Trundle? I'm gonna risk attacking. There's a straight up vengeance. Okay. So that's understandable. Have a nice day. Let's do this. We'll be able to play Ice Pillar. Victor is leveled. If he gets anything except Spell Shield, we might still have a shot. Pillar can come down later. Probably just gonna look at this. There's the champions leveled.
Alright, let's jam!
So the threats here are still just kind of the spells that they produce. It's actually nothing to do with them as units. which is kind of funny. Because, like, yeah, Victor is kind of scary. Like, just unit-wise, especially if he gets fucking, you know, elusive impact. But we're still, like, technically living, and I also have Frostbite. So again, if there's no, like, spell shield on it, we are living here for now. In the name of actually there not being spell shield, I might just rip this now. No, it's probably okay. We're leveling the Trundle anyway.
It's always cold in the Freljord.
Okay.
It's good to be the king.
If we freeze it, it also cannot kill Pillar at the moment. It also just makes the cold hit him twice. Oh, good point, actually. Good point. Let's see here. I think I might just slowly bide my time while they have a lot of mana open. So there's Lamb's Respite on Acorn, which is fine. They only have 2 cards left, actually, and their board is not, like, generating anymore. Their board is... Oh, yeah, their board isn't making anything else. That's Sputtering Song Spinner! Oh, no, is one of the last cards in their hand. I was like, oh, man, they've run out of resources now. I should have also just anticipated, like, another Rummage or another Progress Day or Tellstones, but I didn't. It's just the Song Spinner, huh? Also, again, just to make sure no one is disappointed, I think I have time for maybe 1 or 2 more submissions, but I think I'm gonna have to leave it there for my own sleep cycle. So apologies if you sent something. I'm hoping it would go today and it doesn't get there this evening.
Brilliant design.
Can you stop swindling my shit? I know that you can't cast Warden because it requires 8 mana with the Barkeep, but like still. Hopefully they never saw Unforgiving Cold, but that's like impossible, which means my shit's just gonna get turned down next turn. It's just gonna go away at the moment. This guy is a hidden gem. Ooh, okay, all right, I'll take it. Thank you for the video as well. Copying that in here. Yeah, they know I have this. So I'm not like worried. I'm just kind of perturbed. I'm just slightly perturbed. That's great. Nice to know you. I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna plop this down. Now I could use a Spectral Matron, but we're not gonna get it. They did find Catalyst, which is very annoying, so they did heal off of their little manifest. They might have found 2 as well. So I cannot win via impact anymore, unfortunately, which does suck. That does kind of suck a lot. I'm gonna drain on a unit to get that out of the way, and then we slap the Warden of the Tribes down. If they have their own Warden, we are kind of afraid, actually. Because Manifest is... yeah, non-champion card, so it could be anything that I have right now. Which is terrifying. Yeah, I mean, it goes. It goes because I have no other options. It's there. It's looking great. It does make things big. I'm gonna try to kill some shit. We're gonna try and kill some shit. All right, are y'all ready for the killing of the shit? I'm ready for the killing of the shit. That is a 14-12 Trundle. Time to get owned by my own Unforgiving Cold. Bye. Bye. Can I kill Victor at least? They got the Catalyst. They did not get another Cold because they only cast that Plunder card twice. So we know that they don't have a freeze necessarily on this. They might lose Victor here. They did lose Victor, which is, I would say, a pretty big thing for us. They lose to Seraphine. They might have just back-to-back copies of them again, which, I mean, we're still stalling. We are still kind of grinding it out. They didn't cast anything, so I'm assuming they don't have extra copies of their champion. We got another Vile Feast, which gives me a body. There's a Seraphine that does not give me a body, but well, it's, I mean, sure. I'm gonna cast a Pot of Pain for pain pot purposes. And there's a time trick. They're hunting for stuff. They've got 14 cards. We have 21. The game's getting grindier than I expected. We're actually surviving here. They need stuns. They need hard removal. They've cast Vengeance already. They've cast Quietus, so they can't destroy any of my weapons. They've gotten Progress Day out of the way. I think that wasn't created. They've got 2 Song Spinners down, I believe, if I'm not misremembering. With the pillar instead of the spider. No particular reason. I think I was somehow in my head like more okay with the pillar dying than the spider, but it doesn't matter, and spider was arguably a less valuable target, so should have gone for that. Misplay. Don't think it super matters, but that was just a mistake. You drove by a hit and run? Oh, that doesn't sound very fun. I hope everyone's, you know, alive and okay and all of that. I'm gonna just swing for damages and see what happens. It does a lot of damage. Does it work? These are the questions. I have a small... We gotta surrender. But it did get a victory. It did get a victory. Also, yeah, I hope you're okay. In addition, you're messaging, so I'm assuming that you are. But I hope everyone involved in the situation is, you know, alive and all right, and that you're doing okay. The Trundle tick up into the mastery. We got mastery 3 on the Trundle off of a win. There we go. React time. Let me check the order in which I've gotten all of my shit. So we got through Unhelpful Yoda submission, and Broken, we got through your request to play Voss's previously submitted Warden of the Tribes. I have 2 decks from Slorn, 1 from CSI, 1 from Voss, and 2 videos, 1 from Sky and 1 from Slorn. I can definitely do the videos. I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the rest of the decks. So apologies for that. I'm kind of tired, and tomorrow is gonna be a longer work day. I will, of course, be doing the usual thing of if I didn't get to your thing today, hold queue time, where it will become an even better deck just through waiting until the next time I stream Runeterra, which at this point looks like it will be Sunday. I will be taking Thursday and Friday off, even though I usually stream Runeterra those days for obvious reasons. For those of you who are in the US, at least, happy Thanksgiving. And all of that. So next Sunday is the next deck time. Thank you for sending me your stuff, by the way. The website where all of these deck codes will hopefully live in the future, and you can sort them and see like when things were played and how they panned out and what kind of deck it is also being still worked on. I have recruited Kitten and myself to start transcribing all of those down and actually organizing the now 120, is it still 120 pages? Now it's 130 pages of deck codes that I've gotten in the past. So I just want to reiterate that your decks are not getting thrown to the winds of the spaghetti code. I do have them, and I do appreciate them, even if I am tired and I cannot get to them. But I'll do the videos right now. So thank you for those. And here we go. It's a YouTube video. This is from Sky. This is created by Glenn Keane for League of Legends from a Disney animator. So we're fully in literally the Blizzny territory, only it's not Blizzny. It's Riot Snee. That doesn't work as well. That doesn't work as effectively Professor Slorn will never forgive you, but you will, so it's fine. Slorn, thank you for your forgiveness. Tell Professor Slorn that I will happily bribe with what's Professor Slorn's favorite food? I could provide brownies, like digital brownies or cookies or donut holes. We have donut holes, which is why I said donut holes and not actual like fucking donuts. Either is good sugar, right? Let's watch this video. Little supernova. Yordles alive yordles? Wait, yordles? I'm not feeding anyone a yordle. Just to put that out there. Damn it, it's gonna make me like Lux for a second. You'll eat a Yordle? Okay, but I'm not feeding it to you. I'm not bringing it to you for the Yordle death. Death? Oh. Well, whatever you want to do with the Yordle, I'm not gonna get involved, shall we say. That's your business. Damn it, it's making me like Lux. That was short, but pretty good. Wait, I've never seen any of these. I've never seen any of these. I should go back. I should go through and at some point and watch these, because now I'm curious what they've done with all of the other champs for these animation workshop things. That's really cool. I'm gonna have to remember that. Moving on though, Slorn, you gave me something as well, and then I'm gonna be going and sleeping. Don't mind you just eating a Yordle in the corner. Okay, how does it taste though on a scale of like 1 to 5? If we were to follow the eat a Yordle route, where would you rate it? Would you give it a good review on Yelp? Lux is cool. I remind myself that Lux has more skins than Order. Remember that Riot has favoritism? Definitely a favorite child.
To how to waste
a favorite child in the Lux department. All right. How to waste everybody's time. A comprehensive guide to Legends of Runeterra.
Welcome to how to waste everybody's time. Step 1. You pick a Zero Irelia. Kidding, of course. Not really, but I am actually joking. My previous statement was a lie. The statement prior to that was the truth, but this statement that I'm saying right now is a lie. See, I'm already a natural at wasting time. Now, listen to the rest of the guide, and you'll become just like me. All accomplished in 20 steps or less. Guaranteed. Step 1. Put way too many Ascendeds in your deck. Step 2. Mulligan for your Ascendeds Rise. Step 3. This step is optional, but you can laugh at your opponent for not drawing Teemo level 1. Round 1. Step 4. Watch as your opponent steals your precious cards from your precious deck. Step 6. Play your Ascendeds on curve. Step 7. Realize you skipped Step 5, but you're too lazy to go back and change it. Step 8. Repeat Step 6. Step 9. Retroactively assign a step to Step 5. Step 10. Tell you what that is in Step 12. Step 11. Repeat Step 8. Okay, this is going really fast. Let's all just slow down, take a breather, waste a little more time. Step 12. Step 5 is actually put step in front of everything to waste even more time. Step 13. Delay your Ascendants Rise because you want to actually send all 4 of them at the same
like
time
chicken?
to waste maximum time. Step 14.
Fair assessment,
you have
fair
to
assessment.
ascend now because you didn't draw Nasus and you died to a
last time you played
Planet
Lux's
Panther.
Renekton
Step
meta
15.
and you made
Wonder how the
Renekton
heck
mains
your opponent has a
rage
short
quit!
cost right of negation. Step 15.5.
Very
Right of
satisfying.
negation, his right of negation. Step 16. Force everybody to watch this thing and it's going to be really awkward.
Here we go. It's popcorn time! Popcorn time!
That's nice.
It is very nice, yes.
It's just you and me now. Everyone else skipped to 218 or just clicked on the video.
I'm curious now. I like the little voiceover as well. The level ups are happening. We're gonna revel in the awkward.
Oh, I know. Comment your favorite movie director whose name starts with Steven and ends with Murph.
Steven Schmuckelberg. That's my favorite movie director.
Just your favorite movie director, I guess. I don't really care.
How's the volume? Okay, I think I'm not getting drowned out by it. Look at those
If it
ascended
took longer
champs.
than a minute, then you did it right. Step 17. Celebrate the fact that you just wasted a minute of everyone's lives. Step 18. Recognize that you also wasted a minute of your own life. Then be sad. Step 19.
And be
Realize that you can
sad.
only have 20 steps and you're on 19. Step 19.1. Attack. Step 19.2. Wonder how you don't take 5 damage from 5 powder monkeys dying. Step 19.3. Get monkeyed again. Step 19.4. Level 3 Renekton is kinda broken. Step 19.5. The opponent is still trying to monkey me. Step 19.6. This is just getting sad. And finally, step 20. Win the game. After you've mastered the first 20 fundamental steps, let's move into some of the more advanced tips and tricks. Because you have Quicksand, Rite of Negation, and Hourglass, make sure to use those to protect your Ascendant so that when you use the Ascendant's Rise, everyone levels and it takes the most time out of that person's day. After all, that is the end
Most
goal.
time.
We're trying to waste time, mortality's final enemy, and we're wasting it watching animations that we've all seen 100 times before in a card game. Anyway, there are much worse ways to spend your weekend. Like I said, protect your Ascended. And from what I said earlier, you might have to use your Ascendant's Rise early because you don't have either Azir, Xerath, Renekton, or Nasus. But as long as you break the Sun Disc and ascend it, then you can ascend your allies later, wasting even more time in the future. Now, unlike for my opponent, I'm actually just going to speed this up for you, dear viewer.
10x speed and it still takes
Now, that
fucking
wasn't
day and an
quite a
age.
minute, but that was because this game I actually skipped a few steps from the first part of this video, so I could have done better, wasted even more time. Another tip is, even if you know you're going to lose, just play your Ascended allies anyway. I mean, just waste their time. But whatever you do, do not AFK. That's just BM. If you want to waste someone's time, use actual game mechanics, like picking an Azir Irelia deck. Again, I'm just joking. But not really. It doesn't matter if playing an Ascended is the right play or not. I mean, I could have righted his Gwen thing, but no, I'm not here to win. I'm here to waste time.
You're no win.
You see, even here, it looks like I lost, but in reality of life, I actually won. Until I remember step 18. I don't even remember if Mono Shurima's meta or not. I'm so out of it. Blech. Now, naturally, there are actually going to be a few situations where you accidentally level up your champions without the use of Ascendant's Rise. Now, you don't actually want this, because if you chain together the levels up, then you get one really long animation, and it seems like it takes more time than it actually does.
Seems like it
You only
takes
get that
more
type of knowledge
time.
from the master of wasting time. And that's me. I'm the master. Is it just me, or is Ancient Hourglass just way too strong for 2 mana? And even if you play your cards and they
Not
level
2
up
mana
instantly,
anymore.
at least they all have the Ascendant's level 3 thing, so you'll get them all to level up
Right,
again
I
at
got
the same
Smurf to
exact
3.
time later. Now, my opponent is really smart and actually saves us a bunch of time when the Sun Disc is on 1. Now, technically, you could just spend forever choosing every card, every prediction, every manifestation, but that's just not cool, okay? Don't do that. Don't run out the timer intentionally. If you want to waste time, then you've got to do it
I
right.
love his mentality.
It's a very delicate art. Also, is that
I
a
like the
Garen?
mentality
I thought
of
I was the only one who played Garen.
don't-
Now let me give you an
don't
advanced
waste
tip
the-
for you
don't use the
experienced time
timer,
wasters out
just
there. If your opponent
literally
does something lame,
fucking-
like recall your Sun Disc. You're probably not going to be wasting too much time, so it's probably
Just
better to just
fucking
cut
make
your
it to
losses
the
and
game.
win the game.
Make
guide
the
is now
game
over,
delay.
So I hope this actually helps you in your endeavors and wasting
Hope he comes
time,
back,
and,
hasn't
subscribe,
uploaded in 2
please.
months.
On a more serious side note, however, I will be gone the next couple of weeks because I'll be taking a cross-country road trip across the great country of America. So no new videos for a little bit, sorry about that. But to all my dear viewers, however, I hope you have a great mid-August, and
That's
I'll see you
definitely
in a little
not
bit.
entirely
Bye.
America, but yeah, no, he seems like a great creator. Thank you for the submission. That was very good. That was very entertaining. I can feel, I think the bowling took all of the energy out of me, and also it's after 11 o'clock. So I am unfortunately going to be leaving the stream there. CSI and Slorn, Ihan Voss, I have not forgotten about your submissions. They are in the hold queue. Thank you for sending them in. Apologies if you wanted to see them played today. Working on systems in which I will be able to get through my hold queue my queue every single day. But today is one of the days where it's definitely, unfortunately, fallen through the cracks. But thank you all for joining. This is the first I'm sitting in Master Stream. Hooray! I made it. By the way, I made it to Masters. But thank you all for hanging out for the shorter but hopefully still sweet stream this evening. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did as well. I'm gonna go sleep and maybe get some more food, but yes, I don't know where my brain's at this right now. My brain is in 15 different places. I'm gonna go find somebody raid though. That's a very direct, it's an easy task for the potato brain, right? So I can potato my way over someone else's stream. Let's look for the category. Play a deck to win with the deck. You leave the game and live your life and say, leave the game and say bye to the chat. Slorn, thank you for the bye deck. That's amazing. I absolutely love that. I shall indeed play that deck with as much enthusiasm as possible. Who do we want to go in? This. How about who haven't I rated? Most. I actually think rated most of these people before. How do I just do Reich? Reich is chill, I think. Let's go say hi. And I will hopefully see all of you in a future stream. Thank you for coming by today. I'll be back tomorrow with TFT Tuesdays. My plan is to currently be off on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and Saturday. So basically Wednesday through Saturday I will be off due to the holidays and other things. But just looking forward to be back in force on Sunday with some stream updates as well. And with all of our music requests done, which should be exciting. So thank you all again. Good night. Have a great rest of your time zone. Happy time zone to you. Rest of your day, start of your day. If you're in the US and you are celebrating Thanksgiving or you've got shit going on over these next few days, I hope they are full of good food and hopefully not too many annoying family members. That's my wish to you. Good night. Thank you all again. I'm going to go start this raid. Yeah! Woo! You got this. We got this. Bye!